Who am I here with today?
What's up? This is Kasheef. I am the creator of Calm Before the Storm. And we're just going to tell you a little bit about the album, you know what I'm saying?
What is the name of all of your songs?
All of my songs from beginning to end. You got Dream Brother, you got Synthetic, Just in Case, You Choose, damn, I just lost momentum. I'm gonna say the Get Down, then you got It Pays the Bills, and then finally you got Candid.
What was your motivation for the album?
So like usually when I make music, it's like a whole like process of like me kind of just diving into it, and I usually come out the other end with a bunch of songs. So for this one, it was like that type of process. I don't want to say that they throwaways because they not. Like all of the songs that I made, I had an album. These were songs that didn't really quite make it onto that album. So like these were the ones I didn't use, but they're not throwaways by any means because like they all shit that like at one point in time I was like really fucking enjoying. And I was like, I'm not about to just sit here and not do nothing with these songs. So I guess that's the motivation for it, you know.
What are your favorite songs?
My favorite songs, I like Synthetic a lot, bro. It got that 80s feel to it. It's like, can you get a heart attack? Used to have a stain all black. Used to be a video of that. Let's see. Synthetic is hard to me. I like the Get Down. It's like the newest song I made. I made that like probably like during the summer this year. What's the other one? I like Just in Case. Just in Case got my like first guitar solo, so that shit like the hardest one to me. And then like the second part of that shit, that's what I'm saying. They're not throwaway, but these shit's hard as fuck. But those are my favorites.
What's the background behind some of the songs?
The background behind the songs, it varies. So a lot of these songs, like I said, like I might have made some of these like 2 years ago, and I was coming back. I made them 2 years ago, and some of them like I'll just go back and listen to them and be like, oh, this shit hard, I gotta finish it. Cause that was like You Choose, Synthetic was like that. What else? Cause Candid was like that, old as fuck. Majority of them, even Just in Case was like pretty old. It's not as old as the other ones, but it's like pretty old. And I added that second part to the song like within the last probably 6 months, 7 months. So like a lot of them were just like old songs. I revisited it for like a fresh mentality, and I added to it with skills that I learned in terms of not even like, cause I learned guitar, but not even just like adding guitar skills, but just like production, like bringing like more elements together, making it more cohesive. Cause my old music is like, it's kind of out there, and I feel like I'm starting to bringing it back and like really like, oh, this shit kind of hard. It's making sense. It kind of it's kind of flowing. So that's what like all of these songs are a result of that, and these songs are like. These songs and this project is like a precursor to this next project I'm dropping. But it's like a precursor and a sample pack. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this is what this dude is doing. But not to take the tension off of this one, but this next album, that shit tough. That shit like tough as fuck.
So you're kind of trying to find your own genre in a way?
In a way. Find my own genre in a way. I don't really like, I hate to have to say this, but genres.
I don't like being in I don't like being put in a box.
Yeah, not even. I don't care if they put me in a box. But I'm like when I'm uploading my music to like the platforms, and they say like what genre is it? It's like I don't fucking know. Like, cause it's not just rap. It's not just like
It's alternative funk.
It's not even all just alternative funk. Like sometimes it is like straight rap. Sometimes it's like rap and sometimes it's like me singing. So it's like. And it's not even like R&B or like it's like whatever the fuck I like feel at the time. So it's kind of hard, you know.
What was your inspiration for each song?
Okay, so Dream Brother, which is like the first track, I actually like. It's called Dream Brother because I heard the beat in my dream, and I literally like got up and made the shit. And crazy enough, it wasn't even my beat. Like my brothers out here showed me the beat. I was like, oh, this shit hard. And I woke up, so I technically stole it from him. But I mean, it was like my like subconscious version of him making the shit, cause he don't really make music like that type of sound. So that's where that one came from. But again, like that was an older song before I was playing guitar. So like at the end of it, I added the guitar aspect. So it's like 3 different beat changes on that one, but it's the same. It's like the same drums throughout, but like 3 different beat changes on there. What's after that? After that is I believe it's Synthetic. I don't know where the fuck Synthetic came from. I was just like playing around making beats, and I had like the synth, and it had that dun 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 dun. I was like, oh, this shit hard, and I kind of just try to like give it what it needed. I don't know, like if you ask me like, yo, what artist inspired this sound, I would not know to tell you. Like I don't actively listen to like no niggas that have a sound like that to be like, oh, it's definitely this nigga. Just in case. My girl listened to this artist called Quinn Dresser, and she had like this little like real like 80s feel, and that was like, I was like, oh, this shit hard and smooth. So I was like, let me see if I can make a smooth ass track, and that was Just in Case. And then like the second half of it came later on. That one was actually like after a mini breakup. The second part of that song was like, just in case you can't reach me, I'll fall back so that drop feels easy. And that one, I don't know, it was kind of like, it's kind of like a little bit emotional in that second part when I was making it, because I was really like in the feeling in that moment. So that's why like the first half of the track is like kind of like, it's kind of like la-di-da, like Sheaf on the beat. It's like sex on the beat, capiche. And then after that, it's like real like, it's kind of like it focuses in on like that an actual emotion, because before that it was like kind of just flowing. But that was Just in Case. What else we got after that? After that is You Choose. Doom, doom, doom. That shit was hard. I made that shit like 3 years ago. The bass line and the melody. I ain't even add shit to it, bro. All I had to do was mix that song. But yeah, it was just like a hard ass song. I don't know what the inspiration for that was. I was just playing around while I was learning the bass guitar, and that's what I came up with. Pause it. Stop it.
What's your inspiration for each song?
So continuing on from earlier, I think I did You Choose. You Choose was like I did the bass. I just had learned how to play the bass guitar. So it's all my earlier songs are very simple, but they hit. Cause I feel like I just had like a good music acumen. I hope I'm using that word right. Just from like being around it so far. So like once I started picking up the instruments, I kind of knew what to do with it. It was nothing spectacular, but it was enough to like get a groove going. So You Choose was like that. I didn't even know like the chords on You Choose, like I don't know if I can replicate it live because it was like a fluke and I put a filter over it. So it kind of worked, but it's not really like, if you play it out loud, it don't sound the same as like the song does. You Choose. What we do? We're gonna do the Get Down. The Get Down was like, again, that was like, it started with the bass. It was like do do doom 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 doom, and then we built on the bass. And I literally like, once I heard the bass that had a little line, I was like, I knew exactly what words to put down. I knew exactly what type of vibe I was looking for. Then Matt Carbon was like, yo, can I hop on one of your tracks? And I was like, I got the perfect one for you, bro. And I literally sent that man that track at like 8, 9. He sent it back at 11. I was like, oh, this shit hard. Like, yeah, I knew that shit was like, yeah, it was one of them ones. I love the hook too in the end, the end. Just cause I like chopped it up a little bit. So I was like, yeah, that shit hard. What we got after that?
Baby, shake them titties.
Huh?
When I'm in your city, baby.
Yeah, when I'm in your city, baby, shake them titties. The next time you see us out there, hit it. But we got the Get Down. We got, what else, man? I'm gonna do Candid. It's not an order, but Candid is like, that was like a one-stop like song in that like it didn't take long to produce. I literally was like, doom 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 doom. I think that one started with the bass too, and it had those are keys. But I don't know what I was even. I wish I would do this earlier because I don't know what mind space I was in when I made Candid. Oh, let me put some like positive shit out. And that's kind of what Candid was. It was like a funky ass like Candid, and then like pair with that video, because that video gave me like nostalgic vibes. That shit was like 2-3 years old as well. That shit about as old as the album is, or like some of the original songs were. So Candid was just like a little feel good like positive song. We got, and then It Pays the Bills was like, that was an old ass song too when I first learned the bass. and that's literally just the bass, like doom 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 doom. And I feel like that shit got like some of my fucking hardest bars, bro. From a world of mathematics and trap addicts, bad habits, ass on tablets. Like, come on, dog. That shit was hard as fuck. Inspiration. I was kind of thinking like when I made that beat of like a Latin feel. Yeah, like a Latin, like a Carlos Santana type feel with the guitar, with the bass guitar. I put a little filter on there. The melody was like a little bit harder because I didn't know how to put chords together with a bass line yet. So that was just me literally like trying to figure out. Those are all like power chords. Those are like, the power chord is like 2 notes on the guitar. Like then they're right next to each other. And that's all I was kind of rocking with back then. Because I ain't have the finger dexterity to like go in between notes. That's like 4 different power chords. It might be 3 or 4 different power chords in that melody. But yeah, that's how I kind of put that together. And I just want to have like a rappity rap song. Cause like usually, only time I'm rappity rapping is like if I'm on a track with like another member of Smile. So it's kind of like when I do my songs, I'm usually like a singing song or like sing rap. Cause let me just like straight rap and then have like a little hook where I'm like, you know, something singable, but then go back to straight rapping. So that was inspiration for all the songs. I don't think I missed any of them. I know I didn't miss any of them. Yeah. That's all the questions. Oh wait, stopped it. Getting ready to. Actually, no, I just dropped the album. Save Yourself. Start over.